Hey, it's Arik from Firearms Nation, and today, Nation, yes, it's been a while. Today, Nation, we're going to be talking about a new gun belt that I'm trying out. So the belt that I am trying out is made by Core Essentials, and these guys sent me the belt for review. Disclaimer, I love gun belts. I'm kind of a gear queer. I enjoy holsters and belts and boots, guns, all this stuff. You know, it's part of the reason why I have this channel. I like to review this stuff. And when I was given that opportunity to review a belt, I said, sure, why not? Because I'm always looking for another belt. So in looking at Core's mission, they started in 2013. It was a company designed to, you know, challenge what we think about the belt, and they came up with their system. It's a it's like a ratchet, so there's no holes. The traditional belt has the hole, and the pin goes through the hole and locks it into place. Well, they're using a ratcheted system, which makes it actually a little bit easier to size, and we'll get to that later on, but it is easier to size and it's very fast. You put that ratchet system in and it locks it into place. So the guys at Core sent me the X4 stainless gun belt, and the stainless is that buckle, that steel buckle that they sent. It is a nylon belt. They also have leather style belts. Personally, I prefer leather belts for most of my applications, whether I'm most of the time when I'm, you know, wearing regular clothes, or sometimes even as gun belt. I like the feel of leather. It's very sturdy, and once you wear it in, it kind of conforms to your body, I think, a little bit easier than nylon. Now, of course, tactical nylon is everywhere, so you got to have a mixture of both, obviously. But for most of my off-duty stuff, I do like leather. But needless to say, they sent me a nylon belt, so we will review a nylon belt. Oh, from Core, we have a pretty cool looking belt buckle. Put that aside. We got a very long, look at this, goes here, here, and there's more. All right, now you've seen me, I am not that big, but I'm sure there's method to this madness, because we've got some sort of loop, looks like a hanger measuring device. It's patent pending, but most importantly, we've got directions. So let's take a look at these directions and put together the Core belt so we can see how it'll work, good or bad, for concealed carry. All right, so let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Potted plant. We're gonna look at the back of this belt, and you can see here they have the sizing all the way up to 54, which would be quite big. We're gonna go to roughly, I'd say 34, 36, something like that. So it says to use a very sharp scissors. I'm gonna use this X-Acto knife to start a good straight line on where I want to cut it, using the back of this. And this is razor sharp, so I'm gonna make this cut and have a nice good line, and you can see it's starting to separate, which, you know, I'm very curious about this new system, you know, using drafting tools and scissors and whatnot to make a belt and size a belt. But I think this is a good start. Maybe just give a little cut there, and I'm gonna go get scissors.
2 hours later.
So I'm back with scissors, and I'm gonna start slicing through this. Damn, it's tight. Almost there. Woo. Quite the workout. And we're getting a really good look at what the stuff is made of. So looking inside here, I thought I felt some sort of steel, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's composite, which I find it very hard to believe that there's no steel core, no pun intended. But yeah, taking this apart, it's this material, which it's very, very stiff and strong. I mean, it took a lot of strength. You can see how thick it is. It's definitely on the thick, very strong side, which is what you need for a concealed carry belt, or any belt that you're going to be hanging firearms on the side. So what you do then is you take this cut end and you're going to put it inside where these teeth are. You're going to line it up in there. Now these teeth are extremely sharp, and you do not want to put your thumb on it or anything like that, because there's a little bit of a spring, not really, but it acts like when you're pushing, you come back. I've already pushed hard on my finger. So yeah, not really a spring, but more of a hinge. All right, so then we're gonna line it up, and you're gonna take a lot of strength and you shut it. All right, so now this is the buckle. The buckle is really big. That's the one drawback that I'm seeing right now, just straight off the bat. It's a very cool idea. So you're gonna put your belt in here, and you can see it's got these little ridges in here that are gonna lock into place. It's like a plastic polymer style, and when you put it in, let me show you in the video, you put it in, right? So now it's locking into place, and it's a very interesting lock. You know, you've seen the different types of hooks and clasp that they put on these belts. This is pretty ingenious, right? And then you need this little button here. Come on, focus. This little button here, you press it and it unlocks the belt. So let's put it on and see how it works. So here I have a different belt that I've been using. Maybe one day I'll do a review of this, but it's pretty good belt. It's also really thick. You can see all these gun belts need to be thick. This has seen its day, so I'm interested in trying out a new belt. All right, so let's feed it through the loops. Big loop in back. Come around. And now we get to the moment of truth. Wow, that cinches really fast. Cinches fast, and it tightens up. Not a big fan of this shiny buckle. It's the one drawback. But if you're running concealed, right, you're not going to see it. And here's my everyday carry gun. I'm going to put it in, cover it up, and yes, it's locking it in, and feels pretty good. So there you have it. This is the core essentials. It's their gun belt, and it's got a lot of positives. I like the fact that it is really thick. I like how fast it can lock into place, and it holds the guns really well. Again, being thick and firm, that it's going to keep holsters and mag pouches fairly strong and upright on your belt. Now, some of the stuff I don't like. I don't like big metal buckles. I think for a concealed carry, it's not a good idea. This can bang on stuff. It's in the way. It doesn't help when you're trying to run appendix. You're gonna have to feed the belt loop over. I'll show you what I mean in another video. But right, so this is gonna take up a lot of real estate. This is gonna take a lot of real estate on your body. Also, what I don't like is what I didn't like was the way you had to put it together. I mean, it required a little bit of effort, but you know, when I buy a belt, I size the belt and I want to go. Now, some people will say that, well, you know what? You're sizing the belt to fit you exactly the way you like it. Is it a deal breaker? No. I'm going to run this belt for a while to give you a 30-day evaluation on it. But right now, Core Essentials, it's not a bad piece of product. So there you have it, the X4 stainless steel belt buckle by Core Essentials. This is their tactical nylon gun belt. You can go online to their website and order it. I will link it down below. It is $69.95, or you could also say it's $70 for a gun belt. And that's kind of on the norm. Some gun belts are going to be a little bit cheaper in the $30, $40 range. Majority of gun belts that I've seen are actually around the $80 to $100 range. So this falls somewhere right in the middle. So there you have it. You know, if you have a gun belt that you like, I'd like to hear about it. Leave a comment down below. Or if you've tried the Core belts before, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm actually going to do an update. You know, I feel that you get a belt, you got to review it, you got to wear it. You know, don't just, you know, look at it. So I will be doing an update on it. But for right now, leave a comment down below what your thoughts are. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. YouTube is going crazy on all these firearms channels. Before they get rid of them all completely, hit subscribe. I will find ways to get out to you, get a message out to you, and join the nation. Be safe out there.